So why is it something that is not a choice? So you don't have a choice, you have to cover. But if you don't cover and you are practicing good Muslim, that does not mean you'll go to hell. But you have to cover. Why?
Okay, good question. We have this false notion that when a woman takes her hijab off, she chose to take it off. I believe this is the biggest false fallacy ever.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because I'm asking you a question. Did you choose to take your hijab off?
I never had a hijab.
Okay, you never wore it?
Never.
Okay. Are you telling me that as a woman, you choose not to wear the hijab?
Yes.
I say no. And I'll prove you. Let me tell you how. Are you telling me that the beauty industry, the females around you, the society that you live in have no effect on you and the way you are perceived? And that has no element on you that you may feel, because the book that I refer to called Beauty Sick tells you about women who are beauty sick. Their sickness is beauty.
Okay.
Which is what? When someone comes to me and says, I choose to wear the hijab, I'm like, please don't lie. You wear the hijab because Allah told you to. And now somebody comes and says, well, that's Islam is oppressive. And I say, well, no, hold on a second. Because the very women who wear mini skirts, who go get their breasts done, their backside done, their hips done, their nose done. Can you imagine? They smash their nose. You know your nose, it gets smashed and then reshaped. This is very important. The point is this. Are you telling me these people go and say, I choose to? No, you don't choose to. You do it because the beauty industry, the standards that the society have put a bar on, you are trying to reach those at the cost that you can even lose your life. There was a Brazilian woman who died because she got implants on her backside. She died.
But then your argument is actually null and void, because the same way that a woman will choose or has no choice to wear hijab, but also does these things to herself, and it's like, oh, that's not her choice.
Yes.
Then where do you meet in the middle?
Good.
Where is the choice?
This is where you meet in the middle. The point is this: nobody has a choice. Listen carefully.
But then why do you have free will if you don't have a choice? What's the fucking point if God? Excuse me for swearing. So why has God? Okay, so your argument here is telling me that God gives you free will and allows you to have free will, but you do not have a choice.
Okay, let me explain.
In any matter.
No, listen to me carefully. You have free will. You have a choice in what sense? Which one to follow?
So so you're given free will just to choose God.
No. Listen, let me explain. Let me explain it.
No?
Let me explain it.
Okay.
For example, both of them don't have no choice. The one who goes and gets her nose done and has makeup and can't leave the house without makeup, being in front of the window for 2 hours, etc. Okay, and the woman who wears the hijab, they are both told to do so. One is told to do so by the
God,
one who created her. Thank you. Now, 1 second. This is where it's crucial.
Okay.
Which one is deserving of being listened to? The one who created you or society?
I mean, if you believe.
Not believe. If, argument's sake, if God exists and He's telling you, and by the way, we as men need to cover up as well.
I mean, yeah, but that's a theoretical question that you're asking me, because how, like.
But I ask you theoretically. But
so,
if I ask you theoretically.
Yeah. So if someone was.
Who is more deserving of being obedient to?
I mean, if that is your argument, then of course it's your creator that is obedience over society.
So what have we learned here, sister, today? Both individuals have no choice. They are both told to do something.
Okay.
One is from the creator.
Yeah.
One is from the creation.
Okay. But you're basically saying you'd rather be a slave
to the one who
to
created
someone
me.
bigger than me than to